Hey guys, it's Zach from Team Crimson here, and I got the Nova Grappler deck profile here. These are all my Excel circles. Excel. So, alright, to start off, I actually do play 8 grade 3s, so for it to be tournament legal, I guess you're supposed to have 8 gift markers, which is, it's kind of lame, but whatever. For grade 3s, we got 4 Perfect Razor, because if you don't play him, you die. That's about it. I play 4 Battledore Fighters because I decided to go with the half Razor, half Hero hybrid deck that I've been seeing. I noticed some people play like 9 grade 3s, but I think that that's just too much because you kind of need shield, otherwise you will lose. And it's really hard to guard with this deck because you have to call like everything onto the field. I do understand why, especially with like Maximum Razor, because you don't have to call as many cards from your hand to get that like significant power bonus, but I think overall Battledore Fighter and the rest of the hero cards that I have in here are just a better option. Grade 2s, we got 3 high-powered Razor Custom. He's a pretty good card, and I think it's more for the pressure, because more than likely he actually does not hit, but it's just because it's a card that they almost have to guard, otherwise then you will restand something and get another attack in anyway. So it's just a big pressure card, and you get a free Battle Razor on your rear guard, so again, less cards you have to call from your hand. But I only run him at 3 because I kind of find 4 just to get in the way, because he's like not one of your big like power increasers or heavy attackers or anything. He's just kind of there to get that Battle Razor onto the field and make sure that you have some rear guards to actually do something with. Then we got 4 Cup Bowlers. Again, this is a hero, and this one is going to be your 14k attacker on your turn. So I play this because obviously you need power increase, otherwise this will not do anything to your opponent, especially against the Force clans like Royal Paladin and Kagero, since they have like, for example, 10k rear guards even. But if they gain that 5,000 power, then they can hit a Vanguard or they can hit one of the rear guards, whatever. If they get a trigger, this will still get shut down, but it's good to know that you can at least hit a rear guard just because it's got a skill for having another hero on the field. And then we got 4 Iron Killers. This one, again, it gains 5,000 when it attacks a Vanguard, on Vanguard or rear guard. So again, it's just for that power increase, because power and numbers are the thing again. Grade 1s, I play 4 copies of Rocket Hammerman, or Kamui with a giant rocket hammer thing. Kind of looks like Iron Man with that thing in his chest, but whatever. So again, this is a hero, and this one you don't really have to use the skill. I don't usually have to, but it's just another option for more power, basically. So you Soul Blast when it boosts a hero, and he gains 5,000. That's pretty much it. He helps. Next, we got 4 copies of Transrazor. For my build, he is my only countercharge option, so it's kind of, if I don't have him in the deck at all, and I use too many of my counterblasts, I'm done. Like, there's no way I can do anything. And this deck does counterblast a lot with Perfect Razor because you need to restand, otherwise this deck has nothing. So yeah, it's a Soul Blast 2 to countercharge 1, and then it also gains that 3,000 power when it boosts, so again, it's just power as well. Next we got Jet Razor. I've seen this at 3, so you can like make room for the 2 copies of this Razor Custom, which I also play. But again, it's power, so it depends on what you want to do. I've seen the 3 and 3 because it's nice to have this in the back row behind a rear guard, so then you can restand and then have this as an extra boost, or this is also an attacker on its own. So if you call enough rear guards, it gains power, and then you can attack a rear guard or a Vanguard or whatever. So I've seen it that way, and it's really up to you. I just prefer the 4 and 2 because Usually you're just restanding the front row, and that 8k boost doesn't really matter that much to me, because most of the time they pull a trigger or something, so either way, I just prefer the attackers as well. And just get the start out of the way. Obviously it's Battle Razor. For the triggers, we got 4 copies of Wallboy. Obviously the 4 draws. He's awesome, I like his artwork. And then I play 8 front triggers. I've seen people play 5 draws and 7 front triggers. I've actually seen a couple deck lists with the 6 and 6. I wouldn't prefer doing that. But yeah, mainly I see the 8, and that's because it's an awesome trigger and it gives that front row that much power, and depending on how many front row rearguard circles you have, it's a lot of power. Sometimes it's just too much. So definitely a great trigger. I would definitely use it as much as possible. And I think that about covers it. So that's the deck profile. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.